It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It's the upset specialist in the house, Thomas Boykin.
Yes. Always an effort, Mike Jones.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Let's talk about it, fellas. Let's talk about it. All right, Monday night, big story. Davante Adams, the LA Raiders receiver. After the game, he was upset. He's headed towards the tunnel. And here it is. One of the camera crew guys was out there in the middle of the tunnel. Actually, Davante said the guy walked in front of him. Davante was still upset about losing the game. They blew a 17-point lead, by the way, and lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. So Davante Adams sees this guy who walks in front of him. He pushes him, shoves him, and might I add, it's all caught on videotape. The guy files. Actually, he went and found the cops that night. As soon as it happened, he filed a report, and the guy filed charges against Davante Adams. Davante Adams is facing misdemeanor charges, misdemeanor assault charges, rather. And he's looking at, I believe, a $1,000 fine or a number amount. I can't remember the amount of days in jail. But more than likely, we all know how this is going to go. He's going to just pay, probably say he's in this, take a plea and no contest or whatever, and then go ahead and pay the money and get out of this. So, fellas, what's your take on this?
Why? Why? I mean, I understand you visibly upset. I get that part. You just blew a 17-point lead. Your team lost the game to a contender that you should have beat. Here's the thing. You're going to cross paths with a whole bunch of people while you go into the locker room. So if they cross your path, what makes it right for you to push a camera guy? If you got players, you could have pushed a player. I'm just saying, it don't make sense, especially when you know the guy's videotaping. Why push a guy that's videotaping when you know the next thing that's going to happen is what is going to get aired? Then you put your team at risk, you put yourself at risk, you jeopardize the season. You already know how Roger Goodell gets down. You already know how he gets down. This could go bigger than what he wanted to go, because if Goodell gets a hold of this dude could be facing, 5-6 game suspension. We don't know. But, I mean, come on. You got to, even though I get you upset, you still got to think outside the box, and you still got to be mindful of what you're doing. I mean, it's unexcusable for mine. You can't just, because you're mad and a camera guy walks in front of you, push the guy out. No, it's not justifiable. What you got on it, MJ?
Yes, what I got on it is Davante Adams, man. You're a professional athlete. And not only top of that, man, it's pretty much on you, man, because you thought the grass was greener on the other side, so you left Green Bay, which you guys probably would be 4-0, 5-0, whatever the record would be if you were still on that team. So you chose the Raiders, and the Raiders are not producing. And now you're getting frustrated. You pushing innocent people, man, that's doing their job as well as you doing your job. And that's uncalled for. I do see suspension coming, whether it be a game or 2 or 3, but he definitely needs to be suspended, fined heavily. And Davante Adams, you got to do better, man. Come on, man. They're already thinking, us African American men are overly aggressive and stuff like that. But you proving their point, man. So chill out, man, and I know it's a game. As fans, we look at it, it's just a game, bro. This is not nobody sitting and done anything to your mama, your brother, your sister, whoever. Dude, sit up there and take the L, go to the locker room and figure out how you guys can get better on next week game. Okay. This was just totally unacceptable, man. And that cameraman, he had every right, and I'm glad he did file report and put this thing on blast to hey, you guys got athletes, you're not above the law, and so you're gonna get what you're gonna get. So hey, it sucks, Davante Adams. You're a superstar, and you need to start acting like it, man. Be a poster child for the NFL, or just for your you made your family probably look bad, man, on it. So hey, I'm cool with what they if they do anything, I'm super fine with it.
Thomas, you got anything else you want to add to this?
Nah, I'm good because this totally unacceptable, totally uncalled for, totally unnecessary. You handcuffing yourself.
Yes.
You can't blame nobody but yourself. At the end of the day, you like Mike said, you're a professional athlete. Your head's got to be in the moment at all times. Regardless if you win or if you lose, your head's got to be in the moment.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Well, fellas, we'll see what happens behind this, and you know we all play sports, and sometimes you get frustrated when you're playing the game. But when I got frustrated, it was against my opponents. You know, they was whooping my tail, and I was a little frustrated. You know, but I always took it out on my opponents. I never took it out on anybody outside of the game. You know, and he's gonna learn from this because it's gonna cost him. He's definitely gonna get sued. You know. And we just hope that he does better. You know, sometimes you do things and you make mistakes. We're not human. None of us. I mean, we're human. I'm sorry, we're not human. But we're all human. We make mistakes. We make mistakes, and the thing that we have to do is learn from our mistakes. So hoping that he does better next time around. Fellas, the next big thing that we want to talk about and discuss, and we talked about it the last time. We said it here at 234 Sports Talk when nobody else talking about it, but we started talking about it. There is a quarterback controversy brewing in Dallas. And I'm telling you right now, fellas, the Dallas Cowboys have the Eagles this weekend. The Philadelphia Eagles, the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. And Cooper Rush is getting the start. Now tell me, guys, what's your take on this? What's going to happen should Cooper Rush win or lose? What is going to happen?
Wow. I'm going to tell you like this here because I said it the last time we talked about this situation. Should Cooper Rush win this game, which they have a shot at winning this game, it is the Eagles, but they have a shot at winning this game. Why? Because he's a game manager. He's not going to go out there and lose the game for you. He's going to do everything to help his team win. And his defense is backing him up. So I'll tell you like this. If Cooper Rush goes out here, I'll say this again. If Cooper Rush goes out here and wins this game, Dak Prescott will not see the field the rest of this season.
Woo!
I'm telling you. It goes back to the first rule. Mike Jones, you know this. It goes back to the first rule of basketball. You never take the ball out the hot man's hand.
True. Facts. Facts.
Right now, this guy's hot. Nobody expected him to win one game, let alone go out and win 4, and put his team in front in his conference. Come on, dude. That couldn't get that done in only once in his career since he's been there. This man come off the bench and go 4-0 and put his team in first place. Just saying. Stranger things have happened. i.e. Green Bay, Pittsburgh, New England. Because you think about it, Tom Brady didn't get his start until Bledsoe got hurt. Was Bledsoe having a good season? Bledsoe was on fire when he got hurt. Brett Favre got on the field. Don Majkowski was having fire. Never saw the field again. Come on, man. We already know these things happen. Freakish things in nature happen. This stuff happens. So don't be surprised. If he pulls this off, don't be surprised. Now, if he loses this game, I still think they ride with him.
Nice.
Why? I'll take 4-1. As a starter, coming off the bench, I'll take 4-1 with my team with a shot at first place. I'll take that. Just saying, you got a guy on the bench that you pay millions of dollars that can't throw an accurate football when it's time to throw an accurate football. I'm just saying. What you got on it, MJ?
Hey, I tell you what, man, I was listening to a sports talk show with Michael Irvin on it. And Michael Irvin went TD Jakes on there, man. He was like, Cowboys, and I'm just going to leave it right here. But I'm going to sit and say, pump your brakes on the rush. Simple fact is, Jerry Jones is the owner still of this same Cowboy team that he has a hard time replacing a coach that he has hired that, you know, he just feel like, hey, I'm the owner. He's bullheaded. I think, man, Rush can win this game, and it's still not gonna matter. I think if we're looking at basketball and football is one of those sports to where it seems like it's a little harder to replace a quarterback in the rotation because I just never understood. You know, I've always thought it was politics or something like that, but they say they see these guys in practice every day. They see the leadership capability. They looking at the long run, the long picture in this. But I just don't think the Dallas Cowboy head coach got a real say-so in this. And I just think that Jerry Jones is going to put, you know, Dak back in this, man, simply because he's paying this guy his pride, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like you, Thomas, man. I'm liking what the quarterback is producing these past few games, man. Keep riding the hot hand. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? And then you alluded to a segment or two ago about Dak Prescott accuracy. They might consider be running the. You know, I was thinking that they dummy down the offense a little bit for Rush, but I don't know. Even if Dak is running this dummy down offense, could he sit and excel in it? You know, I just don't know, man. But I honestly just don't think there is a quarterback controversy in Dallas Cowboy land. And if Dallas beat the Eagles, I still think it's Dak Prescott's job. I'm just saying.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. I feel all that, bro. But I understand we're not dealing with a conventional owner. we're dealing with an unconventional owner. But if he's smart, he'll ride the hot hand. If he's smart. Now we'll see how smart he is after this Eagle game. We'll see how smart he is.
You know, he's not a millionaire, a billionaire, or whatever he is if he wasn't smart. He's a smart man. I just think his ego and his arrogance sitting and overshadows good decision making. You know, he's a smart man.
There's where the difference lies. There's the difference between a smart guy and a smart sports guy. Yeah, he's smart business-wise, but sports-wise, you already showed you're not that dude. You're not that dude. Let your coaches do what you designed them to do. Coach the squad. That's what you paid them the money to do.
Yes.
Let them do their job. If you wanted to do all that, you should have never hired a coach. All you should have hired is coordinators, and you've been on the field running the squad.
And you know, Tom, we saw this before back with the Raiders with Al Davis, man.
Facts.
You know, they were hiring coaches, Art Shell and all them cats, man, but they couldn't even run certain plays unless he sit and call down from the press box and say, okay, it's cool. You know?
You know what, though? You know what's funny about that, though? There was only one coach you couldn't do that with.
Oh, Mr. Manning.
Facts. Facts. John Madden was not having it.
But see, that's the difference, though. See, now that's a strong-headed mind coach, you know. And like Jerry Jones, man, he had Jimmy Johnson, and Jimmy Johnson said, "I'm not gonna fool with you, man. I'm not gonna fool with you." You know.
After Jimmy done won a Super Bowl that he ain't seen a Super Bowl since what, 77?
Right.
It took you 20 years to get back to a Super Bowl? Really? Come on, man. You got a guy that just took you through a 2-14 season and turn around the very next season and start winning you Super Bowls. Who fires a coach that does that? Other than an unconventional coach that's business smart, but not game smart.
Yeah.
It's a difference. You can be business savvy all day, but if you ain't sports smart, if you don't know how to run the team, leave that to people that know how to run the team.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this too, you know, like with the Cowboys, I like what they're doing now. They allowing their defense to thrive. And like you said, oh boy, he's game managing. But what's wrong with being a game manager?
Nothing.
You can win a Super Bowl being that running that philosophy. You got to be overly aggressive, like Dak Prescott. They want Dak Prescott to be as overly aggressive, and all overly aggressive plays that he do results in turnovers and fumbles and injuries.
I'm glad somebody else sees that other than me, because I see it all. I'm like, this cat is not worth the money that they paying him. He's not worth that at all.
What do you think they're asking Dak to do too much, or you think that's on Dak that's just trying to make plays?
Keep this in mind. It was Dak Prescott that pressed the issue about this money. So now it's on Dak to perform his job. You want the money? My man said, okay, I'll pay you the money. Now I want results. Mm-hmm. Right now, you're not giving me no results. You haven't given me any results. You gave me results for 1 year, your rookie year. After that, lights out.
Yep. And he's injury prone. It seemed like, and then he may not be, but every year there's some kind of injury.
I'll tell you like this. The Dallas Cowboys, after the Jimmy Johnson incident, the Dallas Cowboys are snake bit. Dude, they haven't, think about it. They haven't, since the 90s, they have not been in the playoffs but once since Prescott been there. Other than that, Romo got into the playoffs maybe once when he fumbled the ball against the Seahawks. But other than that, when did you see the Cowboys in the playoffs?
Haven't.
This comes down to coaching and letting the coaches coach, not the owner coach. Let the guys that run the team coach. That's their job. They understand who's hot. They know who to get. They know who to get if who's making mistakes. They know who to correct. All your job is to, hey, what do you need? That's your job. Your coaches come to me, what do you need? What do you need? That's your job.
I agree, Thomas.
Well, fellas, we're going to see what happens down in Dallas. We're going to see. We're going to keep our ears tuned and see what happens. All right, fellas, let's get down to, we talking NFL right now. Let's get down to some predictions. Let's get down to some predictions. All right, today, right now, matter of fact, is going on. The Bears and the Commanders. Who you guys liking in that game? Bears and Commanders.
This is a game of futility. Because in the words of my friend Mike Jones, both of these teams suck. But I gotta ride with the Commanders on this one. The Commanders are at least playing a better brand of football. So I'll ride with the Commanders on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Commanders as well. I've been trying to give Mr. Justin Fields and their team something that is not there. They Commanders, man, they look good. They just lost the game. I mean, they just gotta get better.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm gonna ride with the Bears on this one. I think the Bears win this one at home.
He's gonna take the division rival this time. What?
Hey, I think they're gonna win this one. All right, fellas, how about the Ravens and the Giants? The Ravens and the New York Giants. Who you liking?
That's a tough game to call there because you got basically everything is ground. Everything is ground. I mean, it's just going to be who's going to be the more physical dominant. Right now, I still think I might have to ride with the Ravens on this one. I might have to go with my division rivals on this one. I think the Ravens get this one.
Nice. I tell you what, man, I'm loving what the Giants, man, head coach, man, what he's doing with that team.
Thanks.
They are impressing me week by week. So I'm going with the Giants on this.
I got to agree with you on that one. I think the Giants pull it off. All right, let's talk about the next game, the Jaguars and the Colts. The Jaguars and the Colts. Who you guys liking in that one?
Two more teams that suck. They surprised me. Actually, the Colts surprised me last week beating the Lions. That just shocked me. I don't know if I don't know if Matty Ice is starting to come into his own or not. It's hard to read. Ugh. I still think, you know what? I'm going to go Jags with this one.
Oh.
I'm going to go Jags with this one.
I think I'm going to go with the Jags as well. I don't know what it is about the Colts, just don't turn me on.
Well, right. Fellas, I'm going with the Colts on this one. I got to go with Indy on this one. Indianapolis.
Okay.
All right, fellas. How about the Patriots and the Browns? The Patriots and the Browns.
I'm going to tell you what. Quiet as it's kept, the Browns have really, really impressed me. They have been in every single game this season. I think the Browns have a breakthrough moment and get this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think the Browns, I think they lost one, a close one last weekend. And I think
they did.
Yeah, so I think they're going to get back on pace, man. It was just a hiccup.
Yeah, I'm going with the Browns. I'm agree with you fellas on that one. How about the Bengals and the Saints? The Bengals and the Saints.
Wow. That's a tough one. because both of them have explosive offense and they play sound defense. They're not lights out, but they play sound defense. Wow, that's a tough one. Where's that game played at?
That will be down in Louisiana.
You
know what? It's a homecoming. Bengals win this game.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you, Thomas. I think the Saints are starting to revert to them old Saints again since Coach Payton has left. I don't too much care for Cincinnati so far this year, but I think they can get past Saints.
I'm going with them Saints. I think the Saints will pull it off. All right, fellas. How about the Buccaneers and Thomas's Steelers?
I'm gonna revert back to my upset specialist self.
Uh-oh.
We absolutely stink. I call it like I see it. We have some upside, but right now we absolutely stink. But we're gonna beat the Patriots.
Whoa. Whoa. Calm down, Tom.
We're gonna beat the Patriots.
Is it the Patriots or the Bucks?
I mean the Bucks.
Yeah, Buccaneers.
We're gonna beat the Bucks.
He thought it was the Patriots.
Hey, he's been with the Patriots so long, I forget
Hey, I tell you what, man. I've been trying to get Mike Tomlin the benefit of the doubt to get that winning season. I just don't think it's gonna happen this year. The Bucks, Tom Brady, and them gonna get it done.
Mr. Brady gonna have a field day. I'm rolling with the Bucks on this one. This is a good one. 49ers and Falcons.
That ain't no game.
Gonna be some hard hitting. Gonna be some hard hitting.
That ain't gonna be no game.
Well, it ain't gonna be a game, but it's gonna be a good one as far as hits and physicality.
It ain't gonna be no game. It ain't gonna be no game. It is not gonna be a game. The Niners are gonna eat these guys alive. I'm trying to tell you. The Niners are gonna eat these guys alive.
Hey, Jones, if it's gonna be any hard hitting, that's gonna be the Falcons' helmet coming off their head after
Pretty much.
That's
a no-brainer, man. Come on, man.
Oh yeah. Oh no, definitely. I'm rolling with the Niners on this too. That I tell you guys, when Jimmy G got back at the helm, man, they're a whole different team, and they looking real good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How about the Jets and my Packers? The Jets and the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field, might I add.
I don't know. Even at Lambeau, y'all still got issues to face. Y'all still got issues to fix. But I still think the Pack get it done at Lambeau, though. I still think the Pack get it done at Lambeau.
All right, Jones, man. I haven't been showing your team any love this season, and I don't know why I've been feeling this way against the Packers, and I'm gonna feel it this way again. I'm looking for the Jets to win this game.
Well, let me tell you, brother Mike Jones. Let me tell you this: my Packers they ain't losing to two New York teams. My Packers gonna put it in on them Jets. I got the Pack. All right, fellas. How about the Vikings and the Dolphins? Vikings and the Dolphins.
Vikings. You're looking at possibly starting the third string quarterback for Miami. Vikings.
I agree. I'm going with the Vikings. There must be a problem on that offensive line to keep these quarterbacks.
Facts.
Vikings, man.
Yeah, Vikings. I'm rolling with Vikings. How about the Panthers and the Rams? Panthers and Rams.
Wow. And you know what? The Rams ain't doing much to impress people this year. They are not. I don't know what it is with the Rams this year. I'm not taking the Rams in this one. I'm not taking
what?
the Rams in this one. Oh, no.
Well, hey, I am going to take the Rams. Carolina just had their head coach fired. Unless they bring somebody in there, their assistant, whoever. Rams got this, man.
I'm going with the Rams. I don't think Carolina got anything, man. I think it's going to be a horrible season for them. How about the Cardinals and the Seahawks? Cardinals and Seahawks.
Seahawks is playing decent ball. However, so is Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's playing lights out football right now. I think I'm gonna ride the hot hand ride with the Cardinals on this one.
I'm going with Seahawks.
All right, I got to roll with the Cardinals on this one. I think they'll win that one. And this is the game right here, fellas. The Bills, the Buffalo Bills, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two high-powered offenses. Who you liking?
I'm gonna tell you like this here. The Buffalo Bills will not make the same mistake they made last year. Buffalo wins this game.
Buffalo wins it, man.
Got Buffalo. In the game we discussed earlier, how about the Cowboys in Philadelphia against the undefeated Eagles? Who you guys like?
I got to say one thing, and I don't like saying it because I don't like the Cowboys at all, zero. But I got them winning this game.
Well, hey, Tom.
Game management and defense. Can't go wrong with it.
I'm like you, Thomas. I hate saying it because I just hate saying it. But I got to say it like Jimmy Johnson used to say it. How about them Cowboys?
Oh, no. No, he didn't go there.
Yeah, he did. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, man, I think it all ends with Cooper Rush right here. I think that his streak ends. I think the Philadelphia Eagles going to deal with them Cowboys. All right, fellas, our last game, the Broncos and the Chargers. Broncos and the Chargers.
Now, did they say that your boy had a little injury during that last game? Russell.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yes. They said he'd been playing through injuries.
Yeah, they said he's got some injury issues that's dealing with him. That's a tough game to rattle up. And Denver hasn't done much to impress at all. But I think they can. I still think they have a breakthrough moment. I'll take the Broncos in this
one. All right. Well, I'm going to go Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's go Chargers. Let's go Chargers.
I'm going with them Chargers, man. Denver has not impressed me at all. All right, fellas. Well, let's talk about some college football. What games are you liking? What games? Is there any upsets brewing? What about that Tennessee game? Is Alabama in trouble?
Rocky Top wins this football game because Alabama's defense in the secondary is suspect. And TJ Hooker loves to throw the ball. Rocky Top wins this game by 10.
Woo! I love that. Thomas, remind me to put you on my Christmas Double J. I'm like Lee Corso, man. I don't have a head or anything to put, but I got this right here. Rocky Top. Focus. Get it done at Neyland Stadium at 2:30 time. Watch the game.
Rocky Top, baby! Rocky Top! It's all about the Rocky Top.
Well, fellas, what you guys think about the Penn State and Michigan game? Who you guys feeling in this one?
This game will be the ultimate test, other than Ohio State, for Michigan. This will be one of the ultimate tests for Michigan. I'm telling you now, this is going to be a flat-out war. And it's in the big house. Tough to say because McCarthy been looking good, but Penn State defense been looking real good. Might have to go with the upset special on this one. I think Penn State pulls the shocker.
Woo, yes. Thomas, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's going to be a day of upsets on Saturday, and Penn State's going to be one of those teams that get it done.
Well, all right, fellas. That's about all we got enough time for tonight. And we're going to see what happens. But until then, it's been real. 234 Sports Talk. Till the next time.
Social media.
Yes, sir.
On your social medias. Hook us up. Subscribe. YouTube, TikTok.
Twitter. Catch us on Twitter.
We out there. Go get us. Follow, subscribe. Follow the show.
And comment. Don't forget to leave your comments. We want to interact with you. We want your insight.
Facts.
Until the next time, 234 Sports Talk. We'll talk about it the next time, fellas. Peace.
Hey.